YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Rome 2, and I just clicked the wrong button, sorry. And we are going to jump into a new campaign. And the reason I'm doing this isn't because I want to quit either the Parthia or the Total War campaign, but it's because the Emperor Edition is just around the corner. I need to test it out, see how it's going to work. And you can't bring your old save games forward. Well, I mean, you can probably play your old save games, but it won't bring the new changes to them. So it doesn't mean that I'll never finish them, but I want to swap campaigns so that I can show you what's new rather than what's old. And we can get a look at what the new Emperor Edition's all about. So I'm going to play as Macedon, and I'm going to play on the hard difficulty setting because I want to see how the changes to the units affect this before I go on to the higher difficulty. So what this will do is playing this in the beta will kind of help me get an understanding of the campaign, and then if you all think it's too easy for me, I'm going to start a second campaign when the actual Emperor Edition releases, and I intend to do that in the new Roman Civil War campaign so that you all can see it too. And if hard is too easy in the new balancing, then I'll move it up to very hard or legendary or something like that. So we'll just give this a shot now, though, so please don't go on and on about the difficulty setting. I don't know how it's affected here, and this is a test, and that's why I'm doing this. I was playing it on very hard with my Parthia campaign, so obviously, you know, I don't mind playing it that way whenever it makes the campaign interesting. Again, this is just a test. We're going to check it out, plus a lot of you wanted to see me play as Macedon. So I'm excited to give Macedon a shot. I've been wanting to play as them for a long time. If you look at our, I guess, special bonuses that they get, it's 20% resistance to foreign occupation. We have plus 10 morale for all units during battles against Hellenic factions. 10% morale during battles against barbarian tribes. We do have a rivalry with all Hellenic factions, though, so it's going to be a cultural aversion. And then we have commercial contract leases, which 10% wealth from industrial buildings, which is interesting because they just added a whole bunch of industrial buildings. Let's check our settings. Everything looks good. And let's start the campaign. Kick things off as Macedon and enjoy it. So there's been so much unit rebalancing that this is likely to be interesting. Hoplites are now going to actually be a pretty decent mainline battle unit. They don't have as high attack as swords, but it seems like they have higher defense from what I've seen. And I've heard a lot of people say that hoplites just straight up beat swords now. I haven't gotten a chance to test that. And swords mostly have javelins too, and my question to you would be, are you throwing the javelins? Are you using that fire at will mode like you would have seen in Rome 1? Because if you're just charging the sword straight into the hoplites, they might lose. They have substantially lower melee defense from what I've seen. So that's something that I've been curious about. When you're telling me that that happens, what is it? Is the circumstance? You know, are you charging them when they're in hoplite phalanx? Because then that would really make sense. I'm just curious what it is people saying that hoplites can beat swords head-on. And in all reality, just because you had a sword didn't mean you were going to beat a guy with a spear.
Are coming.
I'm going to let you listen to this before I keep talking.
Is a problem and must be kept in check. The Athenians continue to resent your rule. They may turn against you, or convince your Spartan allies to betray their treaty. No matter, faced with hostility from Epirus, Sparta should remain true, and may distract Epirus long enough for you to consolidate your rule at home. Conflict with the remaining successor kingdoms is inevitable, and you must be ready. Do not be afraid to seek military support from others if necessary. Rest assured, Macedon is the true heir to Alexander's legacy. It will rise once more.
Is that like the South rising once more? Alright, so we're supposed to control 2 provinces to start off with. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying about sword and spears, I think we just got really used to Shogun 2, where swords pretty much beat spears every time. And that's fine in Shogun 2. Shogun 2 is a different type of game. Every game, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I don't know what the balancing is yet, so if you're like, well, have you tested this yet? No, I haven't tested it yet, so I haven't seen it all. So if there's something out there I'm missing, then I'm just missing it, and I'll find it. It's just a beta, too. It gives us a chance to understand what needs to be changed and what needs to be adjusted. I do know that I'm going to get rid of these levy pikemen. I did not like pikemen in my initial testing. They are cheap, but I do not want them because I don't think they're going to be a very helpful unit for me at the moment. Let's see what all I can recruit here. I have access to Citizen Cav already, which would be great. Let's get a few hoplites trained, and then let's see if there's any buildings that I need to put up here. I've already got a temple here, Hellenic cultural influence. It looks like level 2 temples, some of them are taking a food penalty now. But I've heard it's been nerfed a little on the higher levels. Interesting. This one gives Hellenic cultural influence plus wealth from culture and public order, just a little bit. That's not bad. I might try this one for now. Let's see. We could probably use our spy to some effect, and we also need to get our research started. I'm going to start off with this one here so that we can research better buildings. Bring my fleet in to help protect Pella. And then let's go do some... well, let's see. Who are we at war against? We're probably at war just against Tillus at the moment, so let's not start a war with Epirus unless we need to. Let's go ahead and move our spy this direction.
As you command.
I do intend to go after Epirus, but this might save me a little trouble for a couple of turns. Have a few hoplites there. They should be able to, and I have a shield bearer general. I'm guessing shield bearer general is actually kind of powerful now. So let's see. I've only got one food though. I could certainly use more food. Looks like Pella starts with better buildings than it used to also though. Interesting. I could be wrong though. I haven't played any Macedon campaign in quite a long time. Let's take a look at the new politics stuff. It's supposed to be completely revamped. Looks like I can secure promotions for some of my generals already, but we're also going to want to make sure we involve other families, because it said that if we get ours too strong, like our influence, that it can be bad. But you know what, let's test it. I'm going to secure these promotions before the AI has a lot more gravitas, and we'll see. We'll just see what happens. I mean, if the campaign gets wrecked and I get killed by a civil war, that's fine. It'll be an interesting learning experience, and that's kind of what I want to do here, because I remember them saying that you don't have to have any requirements to level these guys up really to the first level. So let's see what happens. We're going to end the first turn. Our income needs to get boosted up too. It's not going to be real high, so we need to hurry up and go over there and capture Anthea, or however you say it. You know what though, I may be able to declare war on Epirus real quick and have those Athenian troops assist me. I might do that actually. Ah, they're not quite within range to assist me yet, unfortunately. The Epirotes don't have a real substantial force here, but then again, neither do I. Though I do have a unit of companion cav. Ooh, but their force is in forced march right outside their city. These guys are morons. Yeah, I'm gonna make them pay for that. This means that I can capture Larissa. Wait, these guys are in forced march. How are they doing this? They've got elephants. That's a problem. And they also have a Hellenic Royal Cav. It can probably be dealt with. My infantry is considerably better than theirs, though. So, I think I'm going to try this. It's going to be risky because of those elephants, but I'm going to assault the city and see if we can pull this off. I mean, if I lose, I lose. Whatever. But, I mean, I have 3 units of hoplites and then a shield bearer, which means my infantry is considerably better than theirs. They do have a bunch of slingers. I'm going to have to get to them with my companion cav. And they're going to have reinforcements coming. So this will be interesting. I get to see elephants in action. With the morale buffs, though, and the defense buffs, I'm hoping that the hoplites will be a little more resistant to elephants. But I'm not counting on it. I have no idea how any of the units behave here, honestly. So let's actually wait for good weather so y'all can see better. Start the deployment. I don't think I really want to rush the city center unless a good opportunity presents itself. I don't know that that would be... I do get a morale boost, though, for taking that capture point. Let's see if maybe we can come in from all directions. This may be risky, though, because if the enemy elephants come in behind me, it could be bad.
General, ready for orders.
Let's put my general here, and let's put one more hoplite unit over here. And I'm going to just take all my units and start running towards the town center. Except I'm probably going to be a little more careful with my skirmishers.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, the enemy reinforcements are quite a ways off. So let's go ahead and see if we can take the town center. Okay, my guys are moving up. They're going to have a pike unit here. Actually, that's going to be a problem. But we should be able to outflank it, so probably not such a big problem, actually.
Javelin men!
Let's take our general. Take him up the center. One there. One there. I'm going to leave these javelin men back a little ways just in case I need to use them against enemy elephants. Is that a companion cav over here? Yeah. Let's get these guys out of here. Actually, let's bring them over here to do some support. In case that Hellenic Royal cav comes at me.
Hoplites ready!
Ooh, this might be risky because the enemy forces are coming up on me probably a little quicker than I anticipated. I'm going to see if I can get around the flank of this pike unit. They just went into pike phalanx. I don't want to attack them head on. Let's put my general here to protect my javelins. See if possibly the elephants come this way. No, the elephants are actually going towards this other unit, which is now going to get singled out just a little. Let's bring our companion cav down here. Don't think we're going to need my general here. Okay. I just got into these mob here. I'm going to attack those hoplites. I can't really get around this pike unit. Yep, that Hellenic Royal Cav is now going to come up behind my men here, so I'm going to need to turn around and brace for this charge. It's going to leave my rear exposed to some mob, but that's not a huge problem. Oh, I really don't want to use my javelins to get through those pikes. Yeah, okay, here comes the charge from the Hellenic Royal Cav. My hoplites are braced, though. Should be okay. Oh crap, the elephants are all over my companion cav. Let's see if we can lure them back to my javelins by chance. Crap. That was stupid air, you weren't paying attention. I'm going to lose a lot of companion cav here. My hoplites took a pretty brutal charge here, actually. That Hellenic Royal Cav wrecked on them seriously bad. Okay, I'm gonna pike wall. Come on, get back, back. Stay away. I'm gonna see if we can lure these elephants up and get them with my javelins. Wow, those Hellenic Royal Cav did more damage than I expected. But the enemy general just died, and it had to be the one that was in the Hellenic Royal Cav. Let's see if we can chase it down. And I should be slowly beating my way through those militia hoplites, but combat is much slower now. Oh gosh, the elephants are going to get my skirmishers. Get back. Holy crap. Get back, you dummies. How did the elephant... Oh, whoa. The elephants... What the heck? Wow. I wonder if they went crazy or something, because my general just totally destroyed the elephants. Don't know what happened there. Just took another brutal charge from that Hellenic Royal Cav. And it is... I mean, the shock cavalry is apparently alive, because it's killing my men on the charge, but then my men are able to fight back once the charge is over. So, actually kind of interesting to see here. This hoplite is actually taking damage slowly to those... Okay, the pikes... Ah, they just got their pikes back down. So, oh wait, they just came out of pike formation again. Get in there. And then now I might be able to get up on their flank. No. They've gotten back down into pike wall. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to pull back again. Let's see if we can get around over here. This Hellenic Royal Cav, man, is really putting up a fight, and those cyclo charges are hurting me a lot more than I'd like. And this fight is just taking forever. I guess the way the fights take longer now is just kind of crazy. Wow, we got slingers behind me now too. I'm gonna use my javelin men to see if we can kill some of them, because they are picking away at my hoplites. Let's bring our companion cav around to deal with them. And there's more levy pikemen coming in this way. Look at that! That Hellenic Royal Cav is still alive. We've still got issues to handle here, folks. This is going to be a challenging fight. And I'm losing a lot more... Would you just die already? This cav unit is driving me crazy. It says it's Pyrrhus. I wonder if it's like the actual Pyrrhus, but he got killed in combat, apparently. Wow, still no waver from this unit.
Advance at speed! At speed!
Okay, I'm gonna put my guys into a hoplite wall.
Move out!
Oh, those are pikes though, so a hoplite wall won't do any good. Just run away from them.
Advance at speed!
Let's just see if we can get into the slingers. We have got to get around these pikemen. The pikemen are killing me right now.
Javelin men! Ready and
Oh, we can rear charge those pikemen though with our companion cav. Okay. I'm gonna try and get away from these pikemen, though I don't know if I can. Let's just turn around and fight real quick. Bring my javelin men this way. I'm gonna lose these hoplites, I think, because there's so many pikes. This Hellenic Royal Cav is still here. You gotta be kidding me, with 11 men and a general dead. And it's not even wavering down to 7 men. Seriously? And now I'm completely sandwiched by pikes here. Gonna have to get away from that. And I've got enemy slingers still laying waste to me, slowly but surely. Well, let's see how these guys like getting charged. Okay, I got a pretty nice charge into the back of those guys, and I'm getting a lot of kills. In fact, I'm getting a waiver right now from those units. Oh, come on! There's 63 men left, and the stupid slingers killed them. Get rid of those guys. Okay, we actually shattered one of the levy pike units, which is actually extremely fortunate. The other, though, has managed to turn around. So we're going to have to get our companion cav out. And the morale of my men is going to be suffering because of this stupid slinger unit killing my general. Okay, we've got the enemy pikes now to where we can surround them. We just need to pull my men out into different directions. Get off the front of the pikes. The AI is always going to be better at controlling its pikes than you. It's going to be frustratingly good at it, actually. You can see that they're able to reform quickly and able to drop their pikes quickly as well. But now I'm into the flank of those pikes. And we can just pull my cav away over here. Go get the slingers and then bring my other hoplites back to try and finish this fight. So yeah, my hoplites are into the back of these pikes, and they'll do pretty well against the back of the pikes. Well, this is going to be just a lot more Pyrrhic than I expected. Even though we killed Pyrrhus, it ends up being Pyrrhic. I'm going to have to get these companion cav over here to support these hoplites. And then we're going to have to surround these pikemen as well. Why are you back on the front of these pikes? Come on! Stay off! Get away! Don't go on the front of the pikes!
Our men flee the field of battle.
Fortunately for me, the oh my gosh, the enemy pikes are reforming like pros. I mean, like big time. Just absolutely decimating my men over here. Look at that. I mean, their pikes have reformed perfectly and quickly. I know my guys don't do that, but then again, the AI can micromanage all that stuff. Look at this. I've got to have hoplites to absolutely chase all these slingers out here. Hurry up, companion cav. I need you here like yesterday. Come on. Oh, this is bad. Okay, got my companion cav into the back of that pikeman. Surely that'll be a devastating blow of sorts. I mean, I am losing hoplites quickly, and then these pikes are they're reforming so quick I can barely keep up with it. I've never seen pikes be able to reform this quick, and whenever I used them in my own battle the other day, it did not work this way. This is bad. I mean, these pikes totally have... Oh, I don't know if there's any way out of this for me. Maybe we can use these javelin men for a distraction. I can't even cut through these enemy slingers very quick. And their pikes are just advancing all over me. Alright, we've got to turn these pikes in order to get a cav charge. I'll see what I can do, but I mean, my men are dying. This is actually turning into a fairly desperate situation for me here. The enemy pikes have been far more effective than I expected them to. We've got to get these pikes to turn away from my cav so that I can bring in a rear charge. Nope, they're still dropping their pikes in the direction of my cav. Okay, they've now turned. Please cut through those slingers already. Okay, I think I finally got that levy pikeman finished.
This is a shameful display.
I think I just lost my hoplites to those slingers out there. Please kill those slingers. And those pikes have already turned on me. Wow. This has been crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to think entirely here with these pikes reforming the way they are. I mean, the AI has done beautifully with its pikes here. I wish they would work like that in multiplayer. Actually, I kind of don't, because it makes it so hard.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Wow, finally. Looks like we finally turned the corner on the uproads there. Man, we dang near lost that. Of course, there were some serious mistakes on my part, but still, wow, that was interesting. And fights take so much longer now. In some ways, I kind of like it, and in some ways, it's kind of annoying. I don't think it should take hoplites the better part of 3 or 4 minutes to cut through a unit of slingers. I'm not a big fan of that. Again, I'm okay with the general idea of slowing the battles down a little. They were quite fast, but yeah, I'm really not sure I like how long it took me to get through those slingers. But I'll give it a chance. I don't understand it entirely yet, so... we lost my general, but we captured the territory, and we pushed back this Epirote army with severe losses, and killed probably their faction leader. So, let's think here. Royal Peltist would probably be better than a shield bearer, I'm thinking. I don't know, man, they got a lot of armor though too. 115 armor, but they still got chewed up by those slingers. And I don't know what to think here. The companion cav sure was heavy too, or sure was nice. I might snag it. And I'm going to get one of these candidates from another family, just to kind of balance things out. Wow, I mean that was ridiculous. Insane fight there. Unlocks recruitment of militia hoplites and slingers. Village horse trainer. What does this one do? Cannot build. That's interesting. Village horse trainer here. Provides militia hoplites, pikemen, slingers. I wonder... So it looks like that's all I can do in Larissa is build this horse thing. Interesting. So I guess that's the focus of Larissa at this point. Gathering place. Interesting. There's a town center you can build in the smaller places. Public order. What comes from the gathering place? I'm going to have to look at this because these are new building chains I'm not familiar with. Gymnasia. So it just adds public order and wealth. Man, that's not bad at all. It's not like a ton of public order, but it's a nice bit of wealth. This one's just more wealth with the penalty of food, which we can't really afford right now. Interesting. Alright, well I know that I want to farm here, that's for sure. And then when we expand things, probably just build another farm, because I need plenty of food right now. It's Macedon, so I think that's where I'll spend my money. So we've managed to capture Larissa there, and what ended up being a lot more difficult battle than I expected. And hopefully we can finish off the Epirotes here soon. I don't have a whole lot more time for this particular episode. I am going to need to train more men to fight for me. Let's see. I might bring a couple of citizen cav into the army. Well, I need more hoplites. I'm going to use hoplites kind of as my main line for now. They seem to do pretty well in that last battle. Let's end a turn here and just see what, if anything else happens. And then I'll call it good for tonight. And I'll be putting up this campaign on a daily basis for now, just so that you all can be introduced to it. And then I have a bunch of old, or I say old, I just recorded a whole bunch of online battles right before they released the Emperor Edition patch. I'm going to go ahead and upload them. Obviously, you can pretty much just ignore my commentary on the game mechanics because all of that's been changed in the Emperor Edition. So it kind of makes my discussion there a moot point. So I wouldn't even worry about it. But just wanted to put them up so that you have something to be entertained with. At least I hope you're entertained with it. And hopefully you're all enjoying this. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Macedon campaign. That fight for Larissa was something else. It was definitely more of a struggle than usual. And a much longer fight, which I guess in some ways, like I don't like how long it took my guys to hack through those slingers. That was annoying. But the way the fight took longer is kind of interesting. You had to do a lot more maneuvering. You had to move your guys. You had time to actually move around the battle map and make something happen rather than, you know, kind of an instant rout. I don't know. I'm going to keep my mind open here and give it a chance. Tell me what you all think in the comments. It is still a beta. We can still give our feedback to CA, and they have time to incorporate that into the beta. So yeah, it'll be good for us to let them know what we think. I think I'm going to go ahead and try some military sabotage on the on Tillis. Wow, actually succeeded there and ranked my spy up. So that's great. Already got a spy who's getting good at poisoning. That's the kind of thing that Patchy enjoys. Hope you all enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.